Hi guys, it's me again. Happy New Year. First video of 2010. And yes, it is 2010, not 2010. I always found that a bit laborious to be saying 2000 and whatever. But my video today, just about the new Celebrity Big Brother. Celebrity Big Brother 7, supposedly the last Celebrity Big Brother of our time. Whether that's true or not, we'll just have to see. But I just really wanted to talk about Nicola T first of all. Now, at first I was like, right, she's a pastry model, never heard of her, surprisingly. I give her a chance. And then she starts asking stupid questions like, what's a laundromat? What's this? What's that? What's a brothel? What's a madam? And you're like, where the fuck have you been living? I thought these were, you know, commonplace terms or whatever, but obviously not. But I must say, I don't see her as page 3 material or, you know, Nuts magazine material. Because, I mean, you know, you're looking through one of these mags, you're feeling a bit randy, you fancy knocking one off over a topless random, and you come across Nicola T, and I'd just be like, nah, spin on, find someone else. Just don't see her as sort of sex bomb material. She just doesn't have that sort of quality about her. But who knows? Quite like Stephen Baldwin, although he could be misconstrued as being a bit preachy, but he's only talking about his faith and religion and whatnot since all the other people in the house have been asking him about it. So really it's their inquisitiveness that's sort of brought out his beliefs. But I mean, he was trying to sneak obviously off to somewhere private so he could read his Bible for an hour. And that Nicola T's like, what's that? What have you got? What's that? What have you got? And you're like, fucking hell, leave the bloke alone. You know, nosy fucking bitch. I hate nosy people who have to know all about your business. No, fuck off. But, who else? That Katia, she, in the papers when she was going out with, whoever it was, that old bloke, they were always making out like she was Russian. So yeah, she was born in Kazakhstan, but she's a fucking southern Londoner, you know. She doesn't sound Russian at all. So she got a nice pair on her as well, I noticed. Well, I didn't go out my way to notice, so don't tell the missus, alright. Vinnie Jones, cool as a cucumber. That Alex Reid, he seems alright. But I had to laugh when Stephen Baldwin and Alex were talking, and he was, you know, Stephen was saying to Alex that he could be the next James Bond. I had a bit of a chuckle at that one. Can't think of anyone else really to comment on. Dane Bowers, whatever. That old bird that went out with Ken Barlow. Apparently she was in Dynasty. Apparently she's really famous. I mean, I do remember seeing her on Coronation Street. Now, I don't watch Corrie, but the missus watches it, and sometimes I am forced to watch it when she won't let me play Modern Warfare 2. And I was thinking to myself, she's not bad for an old bird. But that Lady Sovereign, never heard of her. I may, in the recess of the back of my mind somewhere, heard of her once before, but I don't think so. I mean, she does look like a 12-year-old who's stuck in the 80s, as a friend of mine eloquently put it. Shout out to you, Nikki, that's you. I don't think there's anyone else really that I can comment on. Mainly because I don't remember who they are. Oh, the Heidi, whatever. I mean, she could do with a bit of lippy, to be honest. I mean, her lips are just the same colour as her pasty white face, and you're like, could do with a bit of contrast there. And she's quite clearly getting into Base Hunter. Now, the only reason I recognise that name is because a while ago there was sex photographs of him on the internet, and it was this whole big thing on YouTube and Twitter and all that stuff. And the missus happened to look at the pictures. Surprisingly, not me, first of all. Possibly because Base Hunter's a bloke, and I really don't want to see his cock. But what was he talking about? If you shave your arse, your farts are louder because hairy arse is muffled. Now, someone should tell my missus that a hairy arse really doesn't muffle fart sounds, because she knows firsthand that they fucking don't. Well, not firsthand. Second hand, because the first hand would be my arse. Alright? Big hairy beast. Anyway, it's been snowing for the last few days. But it's stopped now, but the roads are still icy death traps. I think that's about it for now. I realise I'm going a lot, but that's because I really am trying to think of more things to say to entertain you, but I guess I'll just save those for another video. Just a little disclaimer here. If you found any of this offensive or don't agree with your opinion, or my opinion, sorry, fuck off. I'm really sick of people just saying, you're only doing a video to be on YouTube. Well, isn't anyone? You know, I have things to say and I want to share it with the world. So, don't get offended. And I'm really sorry if you are, but yeah, fuck off. And as the rest of you, see you later, guys.